So first one is safe mode. What is a safe mode? It's a minimal operating system. What is a safe mode? It is a minimal operating system. Normally, we are using a full mode of operating system. Means you can do things graphically. We can run what are the application you want to run, the games you can able to play. You can listen to the songs, audio, video. Everything is working fine, right? So this is a full mode of operating systems. Full mode of operating system. So okay, but what is this safe mode? What is full mode and what is safe mode? Safe mode is all the things like a full mode. You'll get a basic minimum operating system. What is the use of this and is for troubleshooting purpose. This is basically used for a basic troubleshooting purpose. Okay. Basic troubleshooting. So why we are choosing this safe mode for troubleshooting purpose? So here it is, the most of the device drivers won't work, like audio drivers, video drivers, network drivers, this kind of stuff won't work here. Only for basic operating system loading purpose only, required drivers only loaded. Remaining drivers won't load it. So the virus kind of means the background services, applications, background process not running. Background certain services, not all services, okay, not all services. Applications, okay, not all services run, only certain services only for basic operating system purpose only it will run, okay. The virus, antiviruses won't work here. The virus kind of stuff, antivirus kind of stuff won't work here. Okay. Virus files won't react. Why? Because virus files are connected with the background certain process. That won't work means this won't work. Antivirus is an application, so the application has to be run in background, right? That kind of antiviruses runs in the background. That kind of applications won't work here. So what is the use of this one? What is the use of this kind of stuff? If hardware device drivers are not running, or maybe certain processes are not running by default, or maybe virus antivirus is not. What is the use? We can delete files, and delete files or a virus files which we cannot in normal mode, or a full mode, normal mode or a full mode of files. So certain files you are unable to delete. You can't delete in so it is telling you are unable to delete because the background process. Virus files, certain files we cannot able to delete. So in safe mode, the background services, background process kind of stuff, controlling is not there. So we can able to delete it. Who send the message? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we can uninstall certain application, when you are trying to uninstall your antivirus, because it's running in a background, the background control is there, you can't able to uninstall sometimes. So we can uninstall easily in the safe mode. We can uninstall certain drivers because when device is running, so drivers are controlling it. So that you want to delete the drivers, so we cannot able to uninstall it in normal mode sometimes. Okay, we can uninstall the drivers, you can install the applications, you can change certain settings. Change certain settings which we cannot able to do in a normal mode. So what are it is which we cannot able to do in normal mode, so we can able to do it in a safe mode. Okay, why I opened the old one. So in the previous classes we have a these are all so many things are there. Delete. Now this is how the safe mode screen is look like. Okay. So if you see in a Windows 10, the safe mode screen, it's not. Okay. So it's a completely background. Here it is. You can see the my background screen. Mozilla Firefox. Quit Firefox. I didn't open Firefox. So have you seen the background? My desktop wallpaper. That wallpaper cannot be seen here. Okay, like that. Those so unnecessary means only operating system basic files will be loaded. The remaining will be down. So that is the point I am trying to show you. The next one is, guys, how to go to safe mode. There is a different ways to go to safe mode. One is restart your PC. First, restart your PC or power on your PC. Once you power on, press F8 button to go to safe mode. Press F8 button to go to safe mode. Okay. Second one is you can do msconfig. Go to run command or a search command. Of course, you can do search also. In search put a ms mode, apply, and it asks for a restart. Now, then we'll do restart now. It asks for restart now, so put a restart now, and it will take you to safe mode. This is not required. This is completely not required. Okay. I told two ways. There's a third way is also there. So that way also I will show you. The first two ways I will put it first. Then I will show you the third way. Okay. So when you go to the first way means when you press to go to safe mode. When you press F8, you'll get this screen. Okay. So you start your PC. Okay, you power on your PC, press F8, so then you will get this screen. Safe mode with networking, safe mode with command prompt, like this. Okay, this is the one way to go to the safe. Okay, this is the first. The second way is your system is running. Your system is running fine. From now, I want to go to safe mode. So what I have to do? Go to either search or run. Put a msconfig and select boot option here. Select safe mode. Safe mode with network. Safe mode minimal or safe mode with network. I select network because I don't have problem with my network drivers. You have a problem with network drivers, then select only minimal. Okay, and then click OK, apply, then OK. First apply and then OK. Then it will ask for restart now. So you have to restart it and you will go to the safe mode. Like you will get this screen. Okay, so this is second way to go to safe mode. That is another way to go to 7 because we are using Windows 10. So we have several other options are there. So the first one is we have to go to this option. The first one is in Windows 10. So we have another option. That is first you have to go to settings, press start button, start or a Windows button it is. Go to settings, data and security. Data and security, advanced option. Then click restart now. Just sending a message. Okay, Rajkumar came. Very good. It's not clear. First of all, we came. Still it is showing 17. So this is the way you can first you have to go to this screen, guys. First of all, go to this screen. This is you can go from Windows settings, update and security, recovery. This is advanced startup, not advanced options. I given wrong. Actually, startup. Okay. Why we are using this one? This is very important one, and why we are using this one? This is used for troubleshooting purpose, guys. You want to go to advanced startup means then you can go to troubleshoot. You will get a system restoration options directly. So you got a certain problem with your system. So you want to go for a troubleshooting options like a safe mode related or maybe startup repair related, system restoration related, image restoration related, reset options you want to get it from there. So you can go. So that is the point here. Okay. Yeah, so Rajkumar asked, he didn't get clear. Guys, there is a safe mode, which is a minimal operating system. So which is look like this screen. Okay, it does not contain, it does not load any applications, any additional applications, only basic applications, basic operating system related only. So your background applications or drivers or services won't run here. So we use this mode for a troubleshooting purpose. Okay. We can uninstall an applications, we can install a drivers, we can delete certain files, we can change certain type of settings here directly, okay, right, which we cannot able to do in a normal mode. To go to safe mode, guys, first up to here, do you understand? Go to safe mode, then no problem. What is the use of safe mode? What is safe mode? What is the use of safe mode?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. How to go to safe mode? So one way is general way. It is first of all go to just either restart. Just you click on a restart button. Okay. Either you restart, just restart, or when you power on your system, then press F8 button. There is function key F8 or function plus F8. Shift plus F8 sometimes. Okay. So then this screen will appears. Then select safe mode or a safe mode with the networking if you don't have any issue with the networking drivers. Okay, or safe mode is also good one. Safe mode with command prompt is completely command prompt window, so we don't go to that one. Another option is your system is running. You can go to msconfig and select a boot option, safe mode, apply, OK. Then it will ask for restart now, restart now. Another way to go to the safe mode is press Windows button or a start button, go to settings, update and security. This is update and security. Settings, update and security. It is showing 1% security and advanced startup. So go to recovery. So that is I am missing recovery. Okay, then advanced startup. At advanced startup, click on restart now. Once it is restarted, what will happen? Okay, once it is restarted, what will happen? You will get this screen first. So you'll get after restart, you will get this particular screen. Okay, so continue or troubleshoot, turn off your device. Okay, continue. Okay, you want to continue, exit from that mode and continue with Windows 10 or troubleshoot. We want troubleshooting. Then you select a troubleshoot, you'll get this screen. Reset this PC, advanced options. Reset this PC. Already I told this one, guys. What is reset this PC? Your system is not working properly. You open some application, it will open in different ways. Okay, your system is not at all working properly. So you can reset your PC. Means it maybe because of some virus or maybe some because of some applications or some configuration issues. Your system is not working properly. So you can do reset this PC. So when you go to the reset this PC, it is only in Windows 10. In Windows 8, another option is there. Windows 10, this option. Windows 7, no option. Okay. So Windows 8, it is refresh and reset. In Windows 10, it is only reset. But in a reset also, you can keep your files. Means your personal files will be safe, but your applications settings will be gone, and your operating system will be reloaded. So it is resetted to the previous state. Reset this piece. Okay. Your system is ever stop working. That means your operating system not working properly. Your system is not working properly. Your application issue, configuration issue is there. You don't know what to do next. Then you can try reset this PC. But it will take long time. When you click on reset this PC, it will ask two options. You want to keep your files or remove everything. Remove everything means including your personal files also gone. Keep files means your personal files are safe. This is advanced options, guys. If you go to advanced options, you'll get some other kind of options also like this. will get a in a advanced options. Startup repair, startup settings, command prompt, uninstall updates, UEFI firmware settings, system restoration. If you click on see more recovery options, you may get additional options like a system image recovery kind of stuff. Okay, system image recovery, and current build version kind of stuff. Okay, one or two options may different like uninstall updates, UEFI settings, UEFI firmware settings kind of stuff. Actually, we have to draw on it, so otherwise I will do it. So we are talking in a startup settings. What is startup setting? So we can go to safe mode with it. So how to go? It is telling press F10 for more options or press F1 to F9. Means I want to go to safe mode, enable safe mode. 4 means F4. The function key in top of your keyboard, you can see function keys F1, F2, F3, F4. So that is F4, you have to press it, or F5. Okay. So other options also available. So disable automatic restart after failure, display early launch anti-malware protection. So disable early launch anti-malware protection, disable driver signature enforcement is there, enable low resolution video, enable boot log, and enable debugging. These are all for a troubleshooting purpose, and we are talking in a safe mode only. And these are the other options, guys, for troubleshooting. So startup repair. What is the use of startup repair? It fixes problems that keep Windows from loading. What this means? When you start your PC, you got your laptop or desktop logo, and in bottom a loading is there. Means bootable related issues. If you have any bootable related issues, okay, keep loading issues, Windows keep loading issues. So if you got that kind of issue, so you can go to this mode and select startup repair. Startup repair. UEFI firmware settings. Already I told how to go to BIOS settings, right? How to go to BIOS setting, restart your PC or press the power on your PC and immediately press the BIOS key, either F2 or a delete button, or maybe it can be F10 or F9, F12. So it depends upon one system to other system, it may vary. So you have to start your PC, press the BIOS key. Then you can go to BIOS settings. In certain system, it may not work. So if it is a not BIOS type, it is UEFI type. You can go from here also. If you want to go to BIOS settings, want to go to BIOS settings or UEFI settings, this option is useful. Startup settings. One is we can go to safe mode, that is we have seen now. Okay. So another one is some certain troubleshooting settings. Troubleshooting related settings like disable automatic restart after failure. Okay, disable driver signature enforcement, disable early launch, anti-malware protection. These are all troubleshooting related settings, issue related settings. To enable or disable certain settings. System repair, system restore. I told. System restoration. I didn't told, so I will tell. System restoration to restore your system to earlier system restoration point. Earlier where it is working good. If you have any restoration point, you can restore it. I will explain that one. So you are getting uninstall updates. Recently got updated, guys. Okay, your recent system or drivers related updates, you can uninstall it. Recent updates. Recently, like yesterday or day before yesterday, I got updated. So after updating, I am getting an issue. After updating, drivers are updated, I am getting an issue. My system is updated, I am getting certain issues. So I want to remove that recent update. It's not good for my system. I can understand. Okay. Image recovery. If your system stop working, if you have system image backup, you can restore the system with that backup. But compulsory, you should have to take backup before it. How to take system image backup, guys? Simply go to control panel. Okay, go to control panel. Backup and restore. So 1 second, it's very dangerous. System image backup. This is system image backup. So a system image is a copy of the drivers required for a Windows to run. It can also include additional drives, means C drive, D drive, E drive, like that also you can add it. A system image can be used to restore your computer if your hard drive or your computer ever stop working. However, you cannot choose individual items to restore. You want to restore only this particular file, you want to restore particular directory, you cannot do it. Okay, so you will restore entire one, guys. So when my sister bought this laptop, that time it is having Windows 8. So that is a very earlier days, means 2013-14 time it is. That time what I have done. So two things. First one is I brought 5, 6 DVDs and one CD also. So what I have done, I have taken this system image backup to multiple DVDs. Now I don't know where the DVDs are went. So many years or no, so more than 9 years. Okay. So I have taken image. Even that is not useful now because compared to from there to now, a lot of changes. 8 become 8.1, 8.1 become 10. In 10 also, there is a lot of build updates are happen. Okay, and a lot of data is there also. Okay, so that images may not be useful now, but if you don't have a Windows 10 image, normally operating system, separate operating system, you are not available now. So the best thing is, if you have a system image, your system is working fine and you have taken a system image backup, store into external hard disk. Maybe in future you got a problem, maybe after 1 month or 2 months you got a problem, with very less loss you will recover your system. Maybe your hard disk is stop working or your operating system is not working. Okay, that is one thing. Another thing is system repair days. So I use a CD. So I inserted a CD, a blank CD. And for booting your system, you don't have an operating system to boot in generally. It's difficult nowadays. So this will help. It is a small CD size only. Insert a CD. Now we have a pen drive, but it's still working with CDs only. Okay. So still it's a old styles. It is not changed anything. Insert a CD-ROM and go to these options. Select CD-ROM drive. Create a disk. So what happened? To boot any system and to get a recovery options, recovery tools, that will be go to that CD. So whenever a system is got a problem, you can boot with that CD and you will get an options to go to repair options and you can repair it. One more is there, that is called DART. Will help you to troubleshoot your PC. It's very difficult to find in the internet. Okay, but I have it, but it's difficult to find it. Microsoft DART. We can put a cap letters, no problem. Diagnostic and recovery toolkit. Right now, diagnostics and recovery toolkit. So I will show you that how the screen is look like for a DAT. Okay, so once this is a DAT also boot image. If you have a DAT, then you can boot with it. So I will, if you choose that DAT option in this one, in troubleshoot, you choose this DAT option, then you will get this kind of stuff, diagnostic and recovery toolkit. Okay, you'll get. Okay, even in this is my one of my virtual machine. So when I tried to do something and I started the virtual machine and I got a problem. From that one, I have taken all these screenshots. Okay, all the screenshots I have taken from there only. This is that screen. Maybe because of you are getting a problem with the registry editor, maybe you can go to registry editor and do it. If you forget a password, then you can do reset the password kind of stuff. Crash analyzer, why your system is get crashed. File restorations, okay, and disk management commands, disk wipers, computer management, and help. I like mainly two things. One is locksmith. That is now earlier. Now what happened? So one of our trainers. So don't send this +1, guys. So it's not what now, if your +1 meaning is what?
Sorry, it's sent by mistake.
Okay. Second one. If you choose this option, the last one of our times, their laptop, a password is forget, their well-known system. password they forget it. It's used so many years back and the password is forget. It's Windows 10 only, but from so many days they are not using and from India, so she went to this
So,
locksmith and we
okay.
resetted a password and we booted, it is working. It's not a what we can say third party tool, guys. It is from Microsoft only. It is from Microsoft only. Okay, it's from Microsoft. Even there is a dat image is there. So that like a voice type of bootable image is there, and it is can be we can get it part of options. For example, your operating system not working. You have a data in it in C drive, D drive, E drive. You have a data in it, but your operating system booting options are not there. So you can go to this Explorer and connect any external hard disk. Copy your data from your system to that external hard disk. Then you can clean up your system. That is also a good option. Okay, I like these two things, but I have done this locksmith kind of stuff 2-3 times. Okay, so it's I actually have to tell about safe mode, but I told about what is safe mode, and I should and I already told how if you go to safe mode how the screen is look like, how to go to safe mode, and plus I told other options to troubleshoot, startup repairs, startup settings, system restoration, uninstall updates, system recovery kind of stuff. What happened again? It is blinking, so we can select our system. Okay, this is about a safe mode, guys. Next one is system restoration. Just 1 minute, relax. Then I will tell about system. 1 minute, just relax and stay. I have told this one good for earlier batch. Then where it is gone. This is good. Okay, so 1 minute. I will have some water and come back. Okay. Guys are available. I came back
Yes, sir.
from water labs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one more point, that is system restore. So why? Because of to do troubleshooting in a mainly what we can say, to do any troubleshooting kind of stuff like BSOD troubleshooting or application related issues. So there is a helpful thing is, one is safe mode, another one is system restoration only. Okay, guys, first time either it is understandable, but if you go through once, it is, you will get to know. Okay, most of the people are see all these words, even they know the Windows, a Windows computer from very long time, means for even 10 years, they know it computer, but they don't know these options also, right? So that's the point. Okay, so I can tell paint village, okay, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So that is also good now. So I can show some installation kind of stuff. You know so many things in the computers nowadays. Okay, I know computers since 1999. Okay, so 2001 onwards, my sister has a computer. I know how to work with a computer. But almost all 2000, around after my engineering and working like 2008 and 9, I know how to install OS, all these things, troubleshooting kind of stuff. Okay, so it's not, it's little different between things. System restore or a system restoration point. So understand, guys, here it is. There is a timeline. Okay, think like this. This is some kind of timeline here. I installed my operating system. I installed certain applications. Okay, I installed some applications. Device drivers are installed. Okay, and certain settings have done, and there is a data. So it is working fine. My system is working fine. Then I have taken a system restoration point. So I have taken system restoration point. How to take system restoration point, guys? Simple, go to settings. In Windows 10, options are a little different. Okay, option is same, but you have to go to that one is settings, system, go to about. You know how to check the system configuration. One of the thing is about your PC, right? So this is your CPU, RAM, and all. It is showing. Go to system protection. This side, system protection. Click on system protection. Select your C drive, because C drive is your main operating system drive. If it is off, turn on it. If it is on, keep it like that. To create a system restoration point, this option. This is an option to create a system restoration point. Click on create, give some name or a date. So it will save with your current date and time or ordered automatically. So you can give your current date and time, click create, then system restoration point will be created. To manage it, so go to configure, click on configure, turn on system protection, means for on purpose, and how much space you want to allocate for this, the data, you can do it 5%, 10% like that. Currently it is 0 bytes, means somewhat it is happened. Okay, so we'll maybe try. Okay, so what I've said, yeah, this is a diagram, right? I created a system restoration point, for example, on 10th February. 10th February. Next, I'm using system. I'm using a system. Then I install some applications. I done certain settings. I said there is a data changes are there. Okay. Then my system is working fine. I'm using system won't get problem always, right? And I realized better to create another system restoration point. I created 20th on 20th. Maybe not required to be always same date kind of stuff. Okay. After that one, so maybe recently, maybe yesterday, yesterday is the 22nd, right? So yesterday, what I've done, I uninstalled an application and I installed some applications. I done certain changes in settings and I have a certain data. Some data is deleted, some data is added. Now morning I open. So what I've done, something changes are occurs. Today morning, what happened? System stop working. I'm getting BSOD error, or maybe I'm getting some application error, or maybe system not performing well. What to do? Okay, so I'm getting an issue. Either it is a BSOD issue, risk of death issue, maybe a performance issue. Drivers will be updated. So drivers are get updated. Something is happening. Okay, so performance issue, something is happening to my system. Now what I will do to it, I will go to an option called system restore. Click on system restore and it is showing no restoration point is created. It is showing like that. Normally created system restoration point is there. Okay, so otherwise we can create it manually also. Okay, so click on system restoration. If system restoration point is showing, which system restoration point you want to go, first one or second one. So up to here system is working fine, right? Up to here system is working fine. After this one system got an issue. What I will do, I will restore to this point. Restore to this particular point. So what happened? This uninstalled application will be installed again. The installed applications will be uninstalled. Okay, everything is reverted. This will be installed, this will be uninstalled, settings will be resetted to backward, and the drivers will be, the changes will reverted. Okay, data cannot be changed. You cannot recover data. Remember, you cannot recover the data. Okay, guys, that is a system restoration. But when you want to restore, it will tell what you will lose, what you will get it back. Okay, so what is system restoration point? You can restore your system to earlier to the system restoration point. You can undo system changes by reverting your computer to previous restoration point. We lost applications. We lost application driver settings after restoration point. Okay. We may get uninstalled application settings drivers, which is after restoration point. After restoration point, what are the application settings drivers are there? That will be gone. What is the use? For troubleshooting purpose. You install applications, drivers, change of settings. It may causes issues like a BSOD systems kind of stuff. To restore these good conditions, you choose system restoration. Sadly it is, so my system restoration, so I have to create it. So I will show you. I'll create and I will put a system restoration. system restoration point 23. Now also 2023. Just any name, just to know in this particular name. Just I create. It's creating system restoration point. My system is bigger, so it will take time. Guys, system restoration point can be created manually or automatically. So, and we should add it. System restore point can be created manually by user or automatically while installing some applications. Applications will create. By applications while installing. While installing it. Okay. Microsoft updates installation time. It may create it automatically. I think my restoration point is removed from there. So I cannot cancel. Why? Because it's creating. I'll try to find from here. This is for restoring purpose, not creating purpose. I showed how to create it, but this is a restoring purpose. This is not really doing this one. My system got free. Just wait 2 minutes. Let it work. It is working. Okay. Because of this one only, it is. I'm getting the one. But others should think work now. అది దగ్గర పనిచేస్తాం
అంటే క్లాస్ చదువుకుంటాడు నేను చెప్పడం లేదు చెప్పారండి మండే టెస్ట్ పెడతాను.
Guys, are you clean or are you getting a blank screen? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Screen got freezed or anything?
No, sir, not freezed.
It's showing like a system restoration point is creating.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I am unable to access any other things in my PC. So when you do system restoration point, guys, so when you're creating system restoration point, make sure better not to use many applications in your PC or no applications in your PC currently. And another one is better is safe mode. Okay. To do system restoration, for example, you got some problem and you want to do system restoration may resolve your problem. For example, you recently got updated or maybe recently some application is got updated, now it is not working. My Google Chrome is got updated, after update it is not working, earlier it is working fine. Okay, I install a new application, so I will tell one example for BSOD. So I use system restoration to resolve it. I install a VMware 12 Pro application, so after installation I am getting BSOD. So what we done, so we do system restoration to do it. Luckily, while installing VMware workstation application, it created a system restoration point. Okay, the most of the time, while system got updated, okay, system got updated, or maybe while installing certain big applications, okay, certain big package applications while installing, the Microsoft installer will create a system restoration point automatically. This time only I creating manually, that's why it is got freezed. Okay, so what is the user system restoration point? So recently you install some application or you done certain settings or maybe certain updates, after that one your system is not working, you are getting BSOD or maybe system is become drastically slow down, and you can try to troubleshoot it, or you can easily go to, if in case system restoration point is there which is created earlier than a system is working fine time. So what to do? You can restore your system back to the system restoration point. Okay, so this is also one useful technique. Yeah, we got a screen now. What happened is this is become some kind of header point. Okay, that's why I try to. Now, okay, the screen is moving next, so up and down. So this is restoration point. Go to system protection. So this is Windows 8. For restore option, you will get like this. Okay, you can scan for affected programs. If you click on scan for affected programs, it shows. So what application settings you will lose it. What applications or settings may restore. No guarantee in it, but it may restore the previous applications and their settings or their versions. You will get it. You may lose the updated versions of recent updated versions of application settings, or maybe a new installed applications, you may lose it. So both list will show, it will show. If you are okay, click OK and then go to next, restore your system. But better to do system restoration in this troubleshooting option time. This is where system restoration is there. You can go to safe mode and system restoration, or normal time also you can do it. Still it is doing. So guys, what you will do, take a small break, come back in 10-15 minutes, then I will explain about a BSOD.
Okay, sir.
It's not that. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
please mark my attendance, sir. Vishal Singh.
What happened?
Sir, please mark my attendance,
What's your name?
sir. Vishal Singh.
Vishal Singh. Okay. I think already I marked. Okay, take a break, guys. Come back in at 12:15 or 12:20. Okay.
Okay, sir.